Good Monday, makers, and welcome back to another episode of Maker Pipe Monday. This is our weekly build showcase series where we round up projects from the community. Today, we're looking at a guitar body paint stand, a couple of roof racks for vehicles. We've got one for a work van and another for a Baja bug. We're also looking at a support stand for a Sailshade cloth, and we're also looking at a bed that slides out and does a lot of cool things for a Honda Element. So, a lot of great projects, a lot of cool hacks and cool things people are doing with conduit and other materials. Let's jump right in and check them out. First up is this project from Custom Shop Artworks on Instagram, and this is a guitar body paint stand. Let's check out the video that he posted. He posted it on Instagram and tagged us. That was really cool. Thanks for doing that. You can see it looks like he's got like an old steel wheel here, and attached to that is this tube that runs up, and then he's got that tube attached to conduit somehow up here, and then on that there is a telescoping clamp attached to the conduit so he can raise the stand up and down. That was really cool. There's a lot of hacks in this thing. But you can see the whole kind of frame is the shape of the guitar. So you got the neck here, and then it goes down. He's using adjustable angle connectors and a bent piece of conduit to make a really cool shape there. But on this side, he's got a 90-degree connector that goes up to another 90, and then sticking out, he's got this kind of pipe that the actual stand for the guitar itself attaches to. So he fabricated this bushing that allows him to spin the thing around as you just saw down here. So the whole thing spins as you can see there. And then on the top for the actual stand that attaches to the guitar, he fabricated this and it has a plate for attaching to the guitar body. And then it slides over this and he's able to spin it around and adjust it. So, all in all, really cool, really compact build, but a lot of cool things packed into it to be able to have this guitar body paint stand. So, that's really awesome. Really appreciate you sharing that. Thanks so much. Really great. Next up is a project from Mindopod in the community, and this is a support stand for a Sailshade cloth. You can see they have this beautiful back area, and they wanted to add some shade, but they didn't want to drill into the house plaster, so they built this framework using Maker Pipe and EMT, and it's really large. I think, let's see, they said 14 by 14 triangular sailcloth. So really big structure, but it's really great. You can see, let's go to the end here. I think there's a photo of the framework. So this is a really good breakdown of the framework. So you can see that it has this wall on this side. That's where that half wall was. And then this one kind of goes up against the house. They used a lot of 45-degree connectors for bracing, T connectors. And it's a really simple frame, just a lot of 45s for bracing, which makes sense. It's a large build. And then it's all put together, and this is what it looks like. And it's really awesome. Looks fantastic. Using eye hooks attached, maybe with carabiners there. They said they did that so they could easily adjust it if the sailcloth stretches over time. But it looks like it's working great. They said they've had some really strong winds and it's holding up just fine. So that's really great. I think that's a good method to do it the way they did the stand. In the corners, you can see kind of where it comes and meets into that triangle, and then it's braced there. And then they've got these pipes sticking out here on this side that sit underneath the couch, so they're out of the way. They're adding a little bit more support. So that's really awesome. I really appreciate you sharing that. Mindo Pod looks awesome. Next up is a project from Michael, and this was shared in the Facebook group a little bit ago. I don't know if we missed it or not, but I wanted to go back and talk about it just in case because it's a really great roof rack. So a lot of work vans they come factory with a roof rack attached, and I think that's what this one actually had for this transit here. And it didn't really have kind of like a basket shape. A lot of people like baskets, as you can see. He needs something to haul some loose items like PVC and stuff really easily. And a lot of roof racks, they just have the rails that go back and forth, so it doesn't really achieve that basket that people need. So that's what's kind of what happened here. And you can see Michael attached his Maker Pipe and Conduit roof basket to the framework. I think there's U-bolts there that are attached. You can also use something like crossover clamps, I think would work well. But then he just made this roof basket that fit perfectly next to his ladder so he could still secure the ladder up there. Then next to it, he's got this basket. Looks like some 90-degree connectors for the corners, a lot of T connectors. I want to say that opens up maybe and swivels out so he can easily pull stuff out. That's what it looks like there. If so, I think there's T connector method where you take the band off of the T and you use that to hinge. That works well, really simple to do. Pretty sure that's what he did there. But nonetheless, it's really awesome and it looks really great. Attaches to the roof, and he said it's been on there for quite a while, and he said it's working out awesome. So that's really great. Thanks so much for sharing that, Michael. We love seeing it. Next up is a project from Hank the Tank, and you've probably seen if you've watched any of the other Maker Pipe Monday episodes, we've done a lot of coverage on this build. It's been really cool to see some problem solving. So we had the mini model a while ago. Then he talked about how he's going to do the hinge method and the sliding method, and then he talked about the different things all the way up until now. He said it was finally warm enough. He took it out for a spin, and this is kind of what it turned into. So you can see this is when it's fully packed up. Everything slides together and is compact in this area in the back of the Honda Element. And this is kind of what that looks like. The wood all folds up and it just has a nice small footprint. And then whenever he's ready to use it, this slides out. This part of the bed slides out of the frame, and then the wood here will flip over. I think he shows that here in a second. So he also slides the seats up to give some extra headroom, and the actual wood will slide up or flip over that direction as well. So he just creates a lot of space and is really maximizing the back of the Honda Element with this build. Here he is. I think he's going to flip over the top. Yep. So there's two pieces. This back piece flips over first, and he's got the front one. It's on the front of the frame, and then that flips over and it sits right behind the seats, and that gives him a lot of space to actually lay down and sleep, which is awesome. You don't really want to when you go camping. It's really nice to have those comfort things too, so you can enjoy the outdoors while still get good sleep and stuff like that. And it's really popular for van life and things like that. But he's also got attached in this, built in, is also this drawer that slides in and out of the frame, and it's got a spot for his a grill here, and there's some storage underneath for food. And he said it can just slide out if he wants, or he can pull it all the way out. So he said he's going to work on a cart that he can pull it all the way out, put it on this cart, and then roll it over to a picnic table at a campground or something like that. So really great build, really awesome, tons of functionality, and it's like I said, been really cool to see it go from the idea and the mini model to the problem solving along the way, and then here it is. So he's going to make some changes. Most people can relate to that. Always updating, always doing something cool. That's really awesome. Thanks so much, Jason, for sharing that. We love seeing it. Next up is a build from Jacob, and this is a roof rack for his Baja Bug, and this thing is really awesome. And you can see he attached the roof rack to the Bug in a few different ways. So there's a bracket here kind of attached to the vent in the back, and on the sides there's these side rails. I'm not entirely sure what those brackets are. I think we're going to get a kind of build interview with Jacob here soon, and he'll be able to kind of give some more details. But in the meantime, we can kind of see an overall of the build. So he's got this bracket that attaches the rack to the Bug, and then from there he just built off of it. There's a lot of bins incorporated. It looks really good. I believe he used shrink wrap or maybe painted the pipe, and you can see there's 180-degree connectors here, T connectors attached, and a lot of bins, and it just looks really awesome. It looks really sleek, really nice. He's got a light bar attached to it, and the back is even holds spare tires. So it's just an awesome build, really cool to see. And he achieved that with a T connector. So it looks like the angle is just enough where he doesn't actually have to bend the conduit over the curvature of the Bug, but instead just added a T connector from the roof rack to go straight down, and then it's bent back here. So a lot of really great things in this. A lot of cool looking bins and just overall a really awesome build. But that's all the builds I have for you this week. Another amazing week of projects per usual. You guys are sharing some really awesome things. We love doing these episodes, so keep on sharing your ideas and creative projects with Conduit. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.